So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ball swung, he's got all! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chile. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Garnacho! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Liam Talat. Now it's Hoyland. Played out wide. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto. And he's had it nicked away. And it's made its way to him. Chile. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cucurella. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Liam Talat, a chance! He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to...
Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Crossed in once more. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. James. Looking to play him in. Played in deep.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Fernandes. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Cucurella. Pass somewhat off target. And Caicedo. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. That has not gone well. Badiashile. Pedro Neto. Now this could be a chance. Passing is crisp and sharp. Garnacho! And the lead stays intact, just.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
He is through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.